Hi everyone. I mentioned that I was waiting for a parcel arriving and it's come. Those of you who follow me know that I've been looking for a new electric pressure cooker. After spending weeks of investigating, I decided to get Ninja 15-in-1 because it's a pressure cooker and it's everything else. The reviews that I've read and channels I've watched look amazing. So it's just arrived. It's a very exciting moment. My Ninja Dual Zone that I've got won't be going anywhere because I love that piece of kit. So I'm keeping that, and this is very much going to be working side by side with that. It's not only a pressure cooker, it's a slow cooker, it's an air fryer, well, I'll say 15-in-1. So it will be interesting to actually see what I managed to achieve with this. Seeing other people achieve wonderful things, so I'm hoping this is going to be an amazing piece of kit. So I'm just having a quick look what it actually says on the box as we look down it. A digital cooking probe, which was something I really wanted. It's a family-sized cooking pot, 7.5 litres. Cook and crisp basket, 2-tier reversible rack, and a chef-created recipe guide. Oh, sounds good. Let's get in there. There's lots of information just on the box alone here. Oh, accessories you can buy. Oh, wow. Okay, so you can buy a silicone sling, a loaf tin, a tube pan, and a folding crisping rack, and also a big looking cooking pot. And it looks to me as though the cooking pot is the thing that I will actually probably buy. But let's get in here and see what we've got. Well, I guess this is the chef's created. Well, it's a little bit better than what we got with the Ninja Dual Zone, which was just like a kind of leaflet. So yeah, there's actually some quite nice recipes in here. Brioche. I actually love brioche. Ratatouille, lamb tagine. John loves that. Okay, so this might be, I will actually try these and see where we get to with it. I've got lots of ideas already what I want to put in here. I think it's going to take me a little while to get my head round how it works. That's the instruction guide. Oh God, it's going to take me weeks. Okay, let's get this unpacked. This is no little bit of kit. Right, okay. So that is obviously our 2-tier rack. Right, okay. So 2-tier rack. So I guess kind of works. It works that way. Okay, like that. And they drop round it, I believe. Something like that without looking, yeah. Without looking at the directions, I think it goes something like that. And somehow it'll rest like that. But that's interesting. That shows endless possibilities. Right, so what's it say about the valve? Oh my God, it's heavy. Valve is designed to be loose fitting for proper operation. Move it to the seal position for all pressure function. It can be the vent position for all other functions. Okay, so I guess that must be the, I have no idea till I read it, but that's your valve anyway. Right, okay, it's stuck down with loads of bits of paper, which is fine. That's interesting. I've just, like my Kasori, it's got drip pouch on here. I'm not sure how it comes off. I think you lift the lid up and it'll come off. Oh, that's the internal probe. It's kind of nicely in there. Oh my God. Right, you need to be made like Samson to use this, I think. Oh, that's quite interesting as well. It's got like a counterbalance. It's weighted, so it's got very good base on it actually. I've not seen that before. How normally you would expect a base like that to be either side. It's not. It's just one side. I believe that's because you lift the lid that way. Let's see if I can lift this. Slide. I would imagine slide it right to here and we'll lift. Yay! That bit made sense. Yeah, so they've put the weight there because this takes the weight of the lid. Otherwise it would be unbalanced. Come round here, John. Right, this lid is very much like a traditional, one of my first pressure cookers was like this. In fact, I've probably still got it. That looks exactly the same. The difference being is you've suddenly got an element inserted in here. It looks as though it's going to be easier to clean than what we're working with at the moment on the Ninja, Ninja Dual Zone. You can actually get in there and you can give this a wash and you can give this a rub. There's your seal. That's something that you'll have to buy extra of to replace because they do go quite often. Right, okay. Nicely packed. So what have we got in here? Right, okay, so this is obviously your air fryer basket. This is all very different because I have no idea, like we shake the baskets to keep the chips, to crisp them and things like this and to keep things moving. Obviously you can't shake this and it looks, well, that doesn't move. So somehow the air is circulated in a different way. And because of the solid sides, I can't see that circulation being as good, to be honest. But this, like I say, we'll learn. So looking at this now I've got it into pieces. In here, I would very much suspect under there's another heating element, because for saute, and I believe this has a saute mode on it, I can't see how that would saute with heat just from the top. You can't get in there. Oh, look, something moves. I wonder, that's a pressure. Right, so that goes up and down. It's intriguing, shall we say. I've got to now sit and read all this bump. I do really want to know if there's just the one element from the top or the two, because I was very tempted to go for a Kasari that had the underneath element as well as the top element. I didn't because this seems to do so much more. So and it's got a very powerful motor on this. So that's kind of why I was sold on this. But I need to find out, because as I say, in my pressure cooker, your heat comes from the bottom. So I would just like to know whether or not that's going to affect my saute, because it well could. I do like to saute with heat coming from the bottom. If you saute, you're trying to saute with heat coming from the top, you're kind of just blowtorching it in a way. So stick with me, guys. In the next week or two, I'll get to grips with this. Hopefully, I will have got it and be able to give you all the information you might ever want about it. But I kind of think, looking at it, it's going to take me many months to get to grips with this. But it's still exciting and I can't wait to try it out. See you very soon.